Hello, this is my movie database app. This app shows a list of movies using Recycler View. The movie data is loaded from a local JSON file inside the Assets folder. The main goal of this project is to read JSON data and display it safely without crashing. Uh, this class is used to read and process the JSON file. First, I open the file movies.json from the assets folder. I read all the contents and convert it into a string. Then I create a JSON array from this string so I can access each movie object one by one. I use a loop to go through all the movie objects for each object. I try to get the title, year, general, and a poster. If the object is new, I directly created a default movie with values like unknown title. I also created helper methods to read values safely. For example, if a file is missing or empty, I return a default value. For the year, I use a safe method with try catch. This is because some data in the JSON file is not valid, like a text instead of numbers. So if parallelism fails, I just set the year to 0 instead of crashing the app. This part is very important because it makes the app stable even when the data is not perfect. And then the main activity. This is the main activity of the app. In the onCreate method, I set the layout of the app and find the recycler view from the layout file. Then I set a linear layout manager to show the list vertically. After that, I call the load movie data method. In this method, I call JSON utils to load the movie list. Then I pass the data to the movie adapter and display it on the screen. I also use try catch here. If something goes wrong, like the file cannot be read, I show a message instead of letting the app crash. I also check if the movie list is empty and show a message like no movies found. And this movie adapter. This class is the adapter for Recycler View. It is responsible for showing the movie data in each item view. In onCreate View Holder, I create the layout for each movie item. In onBind View Holder, I connect the movie data to the UI. For example, I set the title, year, and the general to the text views. I also handle the movie poster image. I try to find the image from the drawable folder. If the image does not exist, I use a default placeholder image. This makes sure the UI still looks correct, even if the data is incomplete. In this project, I focused on handling errors in the JSON data. For example, if some files are missing or incorrect, the app will not crash. Instead, it shows default values like unknown title or unknown year. Overall, this app is simple but stable and functional. And then we run it. Okay, this is a movie database.